Whilst the Prince of Wales and Duke of Cambridge have called for his removal, the Queen is still vouching for Prince Andrew, an expert has claimed. The monarch is keen to keep Andrew, 62, around, because he is intensely loyal, royal biographer Andrew Morton told the Mirror's royal podcast, Pod Save the Queen. The writer, who penned Diana, Her True Story in 1992, said the Queen deeply appreciates Andrew's loyalty to his mother, as well as his actions during the Falklands War and the 1992 fire at Windsor Castle. He will never hear a word said against her. He has always been intensely loyal, Morton said. He added that Andrew's military action also impressed his mother. She has admired the fact that during the Falklands War in 1982, he was an exocet decoy, which means his job was to protect HMS Invincible, the aircraft carrier, as the Argentines wanted to sink that. The expert went on. Morton said the Duke of York was instrumental on making sure the enemy forces weren't hitting their targets. He added Andrew, who was a prime target for the Argentines during the conflict, showed a lot of bravery. The writer added that doing so had taken a lot of courage from Andrew and the Queen had appreciated his actions. And the writer added that the Queen was equally impressed when Andrew organized the retrieval of works of art during the famous fire at Windsor Castle in 1992. The writer said these actions demonstrated a loyalty to the Queen that the monarch was not likely to forget. The UK looked as though the Duke of York was tasked with walking his mother to her seat during the emotional memorial service for the Duke of Edinburgh at Westminster Abbey in March. At that point in time, it had not been 2 months since Andrew and his accuser Virginia Giuffre had reached an out-of-court settlement in their civil sex claim filed in New York. Andrew, who denied all charges, is believed to have agreed to pay Giuffre £12 million. Reflecting on the memorial service, Morton said the Queen had used this family occasion, which was not an official state engagement, to show her support for her son. While he may benefit from his mother's good graces, Prince Andrew is furious with the heirs to the throne Prince Charles and Prince William for preventing his return to public life at the Order of the Garter ceremony earlier this month. It has been claimed the Duke of York had reportedly intended to participate in the full service, presided over by his mother the Queen at Windsor Castle, but was restricted from some parts of the Knights of the Garter ceremony after Princes Charles and William voiced their displeasure. The disgraced royal was then prevented from attending the festivities at Ascot this weekend and is said to be enraged at the meddling of the Queen's heirs. There are fears the friction between the trio could trigger a fallout among the royal family during their upcoming summer retreat at Balmoral. Andrew is desperate to rebuild his life and wants his titles back, a source told The Sun, but he is fuming with Charles and William for stopping his plans. The Queen decided to strip Andrew of his royal titles and right to use his HRH status amid the controversy brought about by his links to convicted paedophile Jeffrey Epstein and child sex trafficker Ghislaine Maxwell. Buckingham Palace said that the Duke of York's absence from the Windsor Castle procession and Order of the Garter service was a family decision, but it is believed it came about after the Prince of Wales and Duke of Cambridge lobbied the Queen about his participation. Andrew was still allowed to join the Queen at the formal investiture of new members of the Order of the Garter, including the Duchess of Cornwall and ex-PM Tony Blair, and as well as the lunch afterwards. It came amid reports that Andrew had been pushing for a return to royal duties, but his older brother Prince Charles and nephew Prince William had asked the Queen not to give in to the disgraced royal.